Hey guys, welcome you to a new video on our 1000 PS channel. Today I've got something special for you. KTM invited us to test their Enduro factory bikes. We've got the possibility to test the bikes of Jonny Walker, Laia Sanz, Taylor Robert and Nathan Watson. So I've got Francesco from the KTM factory team beside me. He's the mechanic of Nathan Watson. So Francesco, could you please tell me what's the main difference between these factory bikes and bike I can buy in the store at my KTM dealer?
Yeah, we start with the Laia bike, and this is the bike more close to the standard bike and you buy. The bike you have the completely standard frame, swing arm, shoot frame, all is standard. Also the engine is standard one. We just put the exhaust from a Krapovic factory, and we work a little bit on the injection with some map, some different map for try a little bit, have a little bit less engine than the standard one. Yeah. Just this. And some different from the standard is the suspension. You use in the front the fork 48 con valve. Yeah. And the shock is the tracks on the back. But all the parts you possible buy in the power parts.
I could build my own Sanz bike.
Exactly. The bike of Laia is the bike you possible have at home.
But there are also two other bikes, the bike of Robert and Watson. They are not so close to the standard.
No, this one is a little bit more different, because the engine is come directly from the factory. You have more work inside. Also because the rider is a little bit more faster and he need more power on the engine. After many guys, when he test the bike, he tell when I start I expect more power, more aggressive, but it's not like that.
No, it's really smooth riding. Yeah. You don't feel the more power.
He work in the engine for have a good engine, very stronger is all the yes of the bike. You have some horsepower more than the standard one, but good for riding is very good, because you have to remember that the race you change a lot of place. Sometimes in rain, sometimes it's very harder. The condition it change a lot, and you need a bike comfortable. Then it's possible give the gas early. Yeah. If you utilize one motocross engine, the bike is more faster, but just on the street. Yeah. If when you have to make the corner or something, or you go inside the forest on the tree, when it rain, you need bottom power. Smooth, not aggressive.
And I think also the gearbox is different than the standard.
Yeah, in the two factory, Laia use the standard gearbox.
With 6 gears.
6 gear, yes. And Robert and Watson, you have the motocross gearbox with 5 gear. Yeah. Because all the gear is more close one to the other. And also because in Enduro you don't need too much speed. Sure, when you test the bike, you are 5 gear full gas in middle of the forest is a knife.
I think it's fast enough.
Yeah. And also because we try a lot with the standard, and we decide the motocross because it's better, especially in the uphill. When you have the speed more close one to the other, the RPM from the engine is not changing. Yeah. When you push a lot on the mud, especially the bike, the RPM of the bike not go down a lot, and the engine continue to push.
Okay, I think there's also some small difference, like the foot pegs and the brakes, but I think that's it.
Yeah, he use the example the foot peg. He use the motocross foot peg. Is just a little bit more down. It's 5 mm, just for comfortable. Example for Watson because he have a long leg and he stay a little bit more open the leg. And Robert because he stand up on the bike all the time, and when he sit stand up, he have less movement. Yeah, for a ride. Just this. After he use the seat both with the step because he in the corner he found the correct place for sit on the bike. Yeah. Because sometimes he go too much on the back with the normal one and he lose the front. Yeah. And with the step when he enter on the corner you have the correct place for make the corner. Just this. After the brake is a Brembo factory brake. Is different the caliper of the pump in front is more stronger. Is more aggressive. Yeah. The Laia, I prefer a standard one. It's more soft, more regular. The other one is very stronger. When you ride fast and you brake, it's strong. Yeah. But you need to make attention because sometimes it's not. It's sometimes too much. And the opposite on the back, you use a disc, full disc, both from Brembo, because it's less aggressive the rear brake. Okay. Especially when it's coming hot. When it's full disc, is less aggressive. Yeah.
The bike I liked the most today was Jonny's bike, the 300 EXC. It's so smooth riding, but you told me it's quite standard, the motor.
Yeah, the engine from Walker is completely standard engine. It just put in the gearbox, also different from XC America. He have 5 gear and not 6. Just because he prefer this one because it's different a little bit one to the other. But the rest is completely standard engine. This year the 300 is very strong and very nice bike to ride, and we don't need to make nothing for making better. Yeah. It's already very very good bike. We ride like that when he tests the bike, he like it, and he don't want to change nothing because the performance is very good. He make a good job from not from the factory, but for the R&D guy, because the bike is actually like that, and it's very nice bike already. Yeah.
And I think it's got also the 48 cone valve, the track system in the back, and you told me that pipe is also the standard. It's just a Akrapovic muffler.
The standard pipe in front, just the muffler from Akrapovic. Anything else.
Yeah, I think also the brake diameter of the front brake is a little bit bigger.
Yeah, in the bike from Extreme Team, he use Motomaster brake disc, and in the Enduro is just Brembo. And also he use the front disc more bigger, the big one. Yeah. In the back is the same measure, but in front bigger, more aggressive again. Yeah.
So, what's it like in the Enduro GP in the beginning of the season or at beginning of the year? How do you start testing? What's the procedure?
Normally, we start to test in February, finish January or February. We start to make some tests with the rider for fix the bike for start to training, suspension and the first part of the bike. After 2-3 weeks, we make one more test because the rider start to come in more fast, because if you stop in the winter some months, after you need to restart again. And we start to try something different. It comes from the factory some parts to test, also with the suspension, because when you start to change the speed, you need also to change a little bit the suspension. And we make one more test in March, just before the start of the season. And after, normally during the season, if it's working good before, you don't touch nothing.
Okay, so you don't get a new setting for every race?
No, because you will see that if you make a good test before the season, it's already good. Also because in Enduro, it changes a lot the condition of the track, because you pass to the stone, to the trees, flat, big line, mud, hard, and it's impossible to found the perfect suspension. You have to make a compromise for riding. Normally, if you make a good job before and you try in many different places, and finally you don't touch one click during the race.
Okay. So thank you very much for the information, Francisco.
No problem.